Hello everyone, I'm Jeff Standley with Standley Handcrafted, and today we're going to be talking about the new LCS wax melter, specifically the 9 liter and the 16 liter. Now I've been mentioning these new melters for the last couple videos, and today we're going to go ahead and we're going to melt some wax in them. I'm going to show you the do's and the don'ts and kind of how to go about melting your wax properly and basically getting the best use out of the melter. Now for today's video, I'm just going to be using the 16 liter. I'll cover the 9 liter in another video, and we're just going to go ahead and jump right into this one. We're going to put some wax in there. Today I'm going to be using IGI 6006. Which of course is my go-to wax that I always use, and it's a little bit harder wax, so it's going to be a little bit different to melt down as far as something like a soy 464, 415 or anything like that. And then of course in another video I'll go ahead and I'll melt down some soy. Now I did do kind of a brief overview of soy in the 9 liter, and you can go back and you can see that video. And of course I'm going to do a full follow-up video on the 9 liter and show you that one basically from start to finish as well. Now these melters are available for pre-order. They're supposed to be in at any time. They got pushed by the shipper just a little bit, so I'm waiting for these things to come in, and the moment they come in they get a shipping label and they're sent directly out to you guys. So if you do want to take a look at these things right now, they're on my website at westsoundcandlesupply.com, so definitely jump over there, take a look. And of course with this video, let me know if you have any questions on these that you something I may not cover in this video or something that you'd want to see in the follow-up video. And along with showing you how to use these things today, we're going to go ahead and we're going to be doing a giveaway on these also. So I'm going to be giving away a 9 liter wax melter and a 16 liter wax melter to 2 people out there. And I'll explain all of that at the end of the video, so definitely stick around, watch the how-to on this one, and wait around to the end of the video and I'll tell you exactly how to get signed up for the giveaway on these. But that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and flip the camera around and I'll show you exactly how these work. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start melting down some 6006 in the 16 liter wax melter. You can see on this one we've got the temperature. It's set in Celsius. Just do a quick conversion. We're going to put this right around like 82 degrees Celsius, which will be right around 180 degrees Fahrenheit. Go ahead and turn the timer so that when it melts it lets us know. And we're going to be using IGI 6006 in this one. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and flip that on and turn it up to right around 80. We'll get that going, turn the timer all the way to 120. And then I just went ahead and put just a single 10-pound block. I'm gonna melt this down somewhat slowly. I wanna see how it goes. And then of course, once it gets melted, we'll go ahead and add a little bit more wax. We'll add another 10-pound block in there, see how it goes. And we're starting this right at 1125. And we'll see how long that 10 pounds takes to melt down. All right, so this started to melt down somewhat quick, so I went ahead and lowered it down to right around 50 degrees Celsius, just to let it kind of slowly heat up. And then once we get a nice base of wax across the bottom of that, I'll go ahead and turn it up a little bit more. All right, so that is melting down just a little bit. Pro tip here. Turn that to the side when you start melting. Don't leave it pointing straight out like I just did. Otherwise you'll have wax all over the floor. So always make sure that's turned to the side. All right, so once we got some wax melted in there, I went ahead and turned it back up to 80. Get that thing going, 80 degrees, right around 180 degrees Fahrenheit. You can see that little mark down there. That was from me turning it up way too high with just hard wax in there, which is why I turned it back down to 50. So when you start these up, start it out at 50, just get a nice kind of warming going on. And then once you get that thin coat of wax across the bottom, and then that is our timer letting us know it just got up to temperature. So like I was saying, once you get that small coating of wax across the bottom, then go ahead and turn it back up and start melting it down more. All right, so that last little bit of wax is just about ready to be done. And it is 12:08. So that's not too bad. That's 10 pounds of wax in just over half an hour. And then I'm gonna start to add a little bit more now. Test, test, test. All right, so once this thing gets up to temperature, that beep goes off. You can hit that switch and turn that thing off. All right, and of course, once this thing gets up to temperature, we're gonna go ahead and open the spout. Just let that flow through there. And then shut that off. Now, one of the questions that comes up quite a bit is when you start to melt the wax down again, wax will get clogged in this one, of course, because it's going to harden up. But once you get the unit up to temperature, this spout right here is stainless steel, so it heats up, and it should melt out all the wax so that when you're ready to use it, you just go ahead and open it up and pour. If for some reason it doesn't unclog all the way, which it normally does, like I said, this is stainless steel, it heats up. It's a little warm to the touch right now, so it should melt all the wax out. But if it doesn't, if you just grab a heat gun, put it on the lowest temperature setting, just go over that just a little bit, just kind of heat up the front of that, it'll melt the rest of the wax out. All right, so that's pretty much it with these things. They're pretty easy to use. The only thing that I want to stress on this one is bringing that temperature, the first temperature up very slowly in the beginning. And definitely doing that when you very first put your first batch of wax in there. Bring the temperature up really slowly. As you can see, I put it in there way too hot. I just instantly cranked it up. It started to get some dark marks around one of the rings where the heating element is. So put that on 50, heat it up nice and slow. Once it starts to get, like I said in the video, just like a small ring or a small layer of melted wax in there, then go ahead and crank it up to 60, 70, or 80, or whatever you're gonna use, and it will heat up a little more gradually like it's supposed to. And for the next video, I'm gonna be using the 9 liter. I have done this one before. It's getting a little dark in that video, but you can see right there, this one doesn't have the timer on it, which is just fine. So with this one, you basically turn it up to temperature, and you're just gonna wait. And of course, if you guys have any questions on this one, and I'm gonna be doing some more videos with this one, I've got a big batch of candles that I need to go through and do, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a lot more wax to this one, the 16 liter. Gonna heat this one up, add 20 pounds, and then heat that one all the way up, and then eventually put 30 pounds in there so that you can see how it handles that much wax inside there. So of course, if you have any questions on the next video, please let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try to add those to the next video so that I can kind of cover everything with these. But as you can see in the video, very easy to use, very nice melters, and 2 good sizes depending on how many candles you make. All right, and now for the contest. Like I said, I'm gonna be giving 2 of these away. I'm gonna be giving away a 9 liter and a 16 liter. And here's the only thing you need to do. Go ahead and leave a comment down below. It doesn't matter what you comment, just say I'm in, I want to sign up, and of course subscribe to the channel. So I'm going to be going through and I'm going to be picking a subscriber to the YouTube channel and one of the commenters down below. So subscribe to the channel and comment down below, and just the combination of those 2 things automatically enter you into the contest or the drawing for both of these. Now you will be signed up to win either one of these, but only one person will win one of the melters. So one person's not going to win both of the melters. So one person is going to win the 9 liter and one person is going to win the 16 liter. So please let me know what you think of the melters. Hit subscribe on the channel and comment down below that you want in on the contest. And not only do you have a chance to win one of the melters, but I'm opening this up to a second person winning along with you. So there's actually gonna be 2 chances to win something in this drawing. The first one, the main prize is gonna be the 9 liter wax melter and the 16 liter wax melter. But if you want to, go ahead and tag somebody in your comment that you want to win a second prize. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go through, and since I have so many vessels here that I get sent from different companies, is I'm going to put a bunch of those together, and that is going to be kind of a second prize for the person that you tag. So if you want 2 chances to win, so the person that makes the comment is going to be entered in for the drawing for the wax melter, and the person you tag is going to win the collection of vessels. So you can then turn around and have that person tag you in a post, they're signed up for the melter, and you can possibly win the vessels. So bottom line is, get out there, you can vote twice on this one, vote for yourself, tag somebody, and then have somebody else tag you in their vote, and you'll be entered for both of them. So that's pretty much it with this one. I hope that contest wasn't too confusing. You've got a chance to win both of them. Comment and tag someone and have that person comment and tag you. And of course, in the meantime, if you want to see any of these products like the vessels, the wicks, I just got fragrance oils in. So if you're looking for fragrance oils, one of my all-time favorites, Spice Market, is on the website. I made sure to get that one back. It was discontinued a couple years ago. It was my all-time bestseller out of any of the candles that I have. So I have that one on the website along with a bunch of others like Sex on the Beach, Caribbean Teakwood, Lavender, Plumeria, Vanilla. So jump over there, take a look at the oils, and I have 8 more coming next week that are going to be added to the website, and that's at westsoundcandlesupply.com. And of course, subscribe to the channel. Let me know what you think of the video, and we'll see you in the next one.